we got some much needed nerfs to Sirius in Brawl Stars. Now, we all know how strong Sirius was before. He was absolutely broken. But I think these nerfs were well deserved. Let's take a look at these nerfs and see how strong he is now. So here it is. Release notes February 2026. Maintenance March 19th. Fixes. Fixed an issue where Leon's lollipop couldn't be damaged by damage over time. Effects such as Byron's attacks. Now to Sirius. Major nerf. Sirius fires his attack 20% more slowly. Gadget A, Stars Born, cooldown increased from 17 seconds to 20 seconds. Shadow clones are now removed when their owner is defeated. And reduced movement speed from 770 to 720. Now the shadow clones are now removed when their owner is defeated. It's going to make him a lot more balanced, but he's still going to be an S tier brawler. I say more of the middle of the S tier instead of the top of the S tier. So he is balanced, but he is still going to be running the meta. He's still going to be the top. He's not going to be the very top of the meta, but he's going to be the middle of the S tier in the meta. So, and we also got some buffs as well to Naja, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But here are the buffs. So increased super charge rate from 80 to 85, increased hypercharge rate from 30 to 40. Increased secondary projectile speed from 2800 to 3100. Increased primary projectile range from 16 to 18. Increased secondary projectile range from 18 to 20. Increased minimum poison damage from 170 to 350. So Naja is going to be the top brawler once she is released for early access. She's going to run rampant during early access. So I hope they nerf her soon, just like they did with Sirius. So that being said, let's get into the gameplay and see how much stronger Sirius is versus last time. So the Brawl Ball map today is called Goalies, and here is what it looks like. And let's get into the action in 3, 2, 1, now. Now Sirius is not as strong as he was, but he's still pretty strong. So for this gun we have a Trunk, a Squeak, and a Spike, and I have a Chester and a Bee on my team. Let's come here and let's see if we can't get my shadows real quick. Let's come up here and let's see if we can get my super real quick. Or there we go, got my shadow. You see how his shadow was defeated when the shadow was taken out, when I was taken out? That's good, but if you can stay alive and keep his shadows alive, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, his shadows still have a lot of HP. They didn't change that, which I think they should have changed that as well. But they might change that. See, if you can stay alive and keep these shadows going, and look at this. And he is still, oh my, look at this, bro. He's still strong. I mean, look. If you can stay alive and keep his shadows alive, I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean, his shadows still have a lot of HP. Look at this. I mean, if you can keep his shadows alive, I mean, if you can stay alive, you can keep his shadows alive. I mean, and let's put my, see how I got taken out? My shadow got taken out right after. You have to stay alive now in order to keep the shadows alive, which I like. I like that. So you can't go in and just, and just expect to survive. You can't expect your shadows to save you now. Let's throw this right here. or you can't expect, you cannot expect your shadows to save you. So I like that. That's a good move. There we go. Start out the video with a win. Let's go. 2-2. I didn't do too bad there, but I didn't do good either. But look at that B. 9-2. Oh my goodness, B carried so hard right there. And I'm up to 390 trophies on my way to Prestige 2. And we get 25 power points. I'll take it. And let's get into another game with Sirius. So as you can tell, Sirius is still overpowered, but he's not as strong as he once was. So for this game, we're going up against a Mortis, another Sirius, and a Doug. And I have a Doug and an ally on my team. Let's see if we can get this shadow real quick. Let's use this gadget. Oh, missed that gadget. That's okay though. There we go. Got that gadget. Got that shadow. See that? If you die, you cannot expect your shadow to save you, which is a good thing. So I think that's a good thing, but his shadows still have too much HP. They should have nerfed that too. They might nerf it in the future, but I don't know. Let's pass up to the Doug. There we go. Oh no, I got taken out. My shadow got taken out as well. We have to take out that Sirius. You no longer have to just focus on the shadows. You can focus on the Sirius now and take out the shadows along with the Sirius, which is what the enemy Sirius. So there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 2 now. Let's use that. Let's use that up there to put to. All right. Let's come up here. See, Siriuses are a lot more careful now that they've nerfed him to where when he's taken out, his shadows are taken out. So they're a lot more cautious now. Let's use that right there. There we go. Took him out with ease. Let's go. Use our hypercharge. Let's use that right there. Let's use our super. Let's use that right there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that damage. Let's come up here and see if we can score. Oh, there we go. Good shot, bro. Thank you for catching that. Thank you. 1-3. I didn't do too good there, but we won. So, let's see what we get from this. And we get 281 token doublers. And what do we get from this? We get 200 coins. Let's get into another game while we're at it. So, we know that Sirius is still overpowered. We know that just by watching this gameplay. So this game we have a Crow, a Cordelius, and another Sirius I'm going up against, and I have a Crow and a Cordelius on my team. Let's take out that Cordelius. There we go. Let's pass over to the Crow. Choose that gadget. Uh-oh. Missed that. That's okay, though. That's okay. Let's use that. Let's use that again. There we go. Took out the Crow. Choose our super now. Let's come over here. See if we can score here. Oh, not able to. Rip. But it happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. Crow takes out the enemy Crow. See if we can use our gadget here. Nope, not able to. That Sirius took me out. Let's see what we can do here. See if we can score here. Took out that enemy. Oh no! Ah, that hurts, but it happens. Let's come on right here. What's that? I don't know what that Cordelius is doing. Wake up. Put that Cordelius went AFK. Oh no. All because that Cordelius went AFK, we lost that one. But I went 2-2 there. Didn't do too bad. That Sirius went 5-0. Oh my goodness, look at that, bro. Oh my goodness. So, we know that Sirius is still strong. We know he is still broken, but he is more balanced than before. We know he is going to still be an S-tier brawler, but that being said, I like these nerfs. These nerfs were well needed. Bye-bye.